This week's edition of Diggnation is brought to you by Zune, Click It or Ticket, Microsoft's Unified Communications,
and the new iPhone competitor, the Banana Phone.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing for us to get together and sing.
Welcome to Diggnation.
also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hello and welcome to Diggnation episode number 151. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com. That's digg.com.
That's right. We are back here in Los Angeles because my house is so fun.
Your house is awesome.
We're actually kicking it in the backyard. I don't know if you can check the amazingness of this backyard, but it is amazing. I will have. You're drinking gin. I love it. So Kevin's enjoying the clear liquid diet. So as you can tell from last week, he had the clear liquid vodka, and this week it's the clear liquid Bombay gin. I am still on my brown Mexican liquid diet, which is the Dos Equis. Although, a little Perrier.
Little Bombay with a little lemon.
Perrier?
Yeah, Perrier.
It's going to be good.
Sparkling
Limon.
water.
Interesting fact about Dos Equis. Big fan of Dos Equis Amber. Prager actually figured this out. It's called Dos Equis. How was that? That was a good sound.
It's good.
It's called Dos Equis because it was for the millennium.
The arrival of the 20th century.
It commemorated the arrival of the 20th century. Dos Equis.
Is that good stuff? Next week I'm having beer, for sure.
Yeah. I don't often drink beer, but when I do,
I bet
drink
kind of like
Dos
a nice little mixed drink kick. You know, it'd be fun to do like little mixed drinks on the show, like come in and say, okay, this is the drink that we're doing this week. Mix it, stir it, pour it, talk
we should do
about
it.
it.
We kind of did that last week with the vodka stuff, but we could do it more.
It's kind of like
break it out a little more.
Break it out a little bit more. It's like one step. It's like Tiki Bar meets Diggnation, except not Lala on the show.
Diggnation Bar TV.
Right, except we
Nice.
don't have amazing.
Bouncy boobies.
No, I did not say that. That was him.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Shall we get into the show?
Let's do it.
First story, geeks can't ride a roller coaster like normal people.
This is an awesome story.
5,864 people dug the story, submitted by Maiden in Germany. Made in Germany, not Maiden in Germany. That's where my mind is. XKCD readers sneaking chessboards onto roller coasters inspired by the XKCD cartoon Chess Photos. This is amazing. This to me is like, this is so awesome. It's basically people, because at first you think it's fake. It's people sneaking chessboards with obviously the magnetic pieces.
Are glued down.
Or are glued down, yeah. Onto roller coasters and then pretending at the picture, like the oh shit picture, is
they're playing
pretending
chess.
like they're playing chess.
I know, it's awesome.
That is genius. This is one of those things that I want to start. You know what I mean?
I know. I wish we would.
I don't know what it is, but first off, she's too cute to be doing that.
She's
Just saying.
smoking.
But dude, look at this. I love it. All the people, and then it's the
It's a pensive kind of.
the pensive look on the thing, the mummy ride. Look at them playing
Everyone
chess.
else is freaking
I love
out.
it. They were like, dude, we're gonna totally play chess. We're gonna totally play chess. And then she's like, fuck me, I'm dying, which is amazing because she totally survived. Oh, that guy's moving a chess piece, dude. And then that's awesome. A bunch of
Soldier.
army guys in a freaking army helicopter, like a Chinook helicopter, playing chess. Amazing.
Awesome.
Do you know anything about? Oh, I see. Here's the comic. What are you doing? Gluing down chess pieces? Why? Because there's a picture I've always wanted. I'll need you to your coat to sneak onto the ride. Boom.
That's
How
awesome.
great is that?
That's great.
Seriously, if we need to start something like that.
I know. It's like you got to come up with that idea though, because now it's.
I
Just,
know it's like the what's the thing that we talked about on the Revision 3 did the like the lip sync or lip dub.
Right.
Like I want to come up with the thing that everybody emulates. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the thing that people are like, oh, it's so great, I want to try it, or like the call to arms. Like it's sort of like our Diggnation picture where we're like, get your Diggnation shirt, but it's like
Glenn's got
one
something.
step better.
What do you got?
You do,
What do you
hippie?
got? Come
What
on.
up? What?
Why would I say him now?
Because
Just
it's
say
done.
it.
We want to call our
We'll bleep it out.
arms.
We'll bleep it out if
We'll
it's
bleep
really
it out.
good. If it's really good,
How great is that if it's just like...
listen, if it's really good, we'll bleep it out. If it sucks, we'll just laugh at you right now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Give it to
What
us.
is it?
Well, no, Glenn, you edit
Glenn,
the
you
show. You
can't-
could
you
easily just
edit
make sure
it.
it gets bleeped out.
Come on.
You could say anything right now and you just bleep
Yeah, you
it, and
can
we would be
say-
like, you suck. And it was like, clearly it was good.
He's got two.
First
Give
off,
us one.
No, because if it ends up sucking, then I can't go back on like.
Oh, come on. Prayer's got something.
first off, I have to take a picture of Hippie in his little production set because he just looks adorable, right?
He's a little hippie over there.
He's a little hippie. I'm gonna put that on Flickr. All right. Anyway, I say we'll figure that out. We'll talk to Hippie offline so he's comfortable, and then, dude,
Oh, I
I
came
got
up with one.
Dude, before you say that,
had one.
I bought a crock pot.
I
bought
know.
a crock pot, just made a
I
roast,
tried some of your
gave
man
you a
steak.
piece.
It's amazing.
How fucking crazy is that, dude?
It's so good.
You know who got me turned on to it? Liam. I went over to Liam's house.
You've
and-
never had a crock pot before?
Oh, and you have.
Yes.
You're Mr. Crockpot maker.
Absolutely.
Damn it.
I've done crock pot from years.
Damn it.
I haven't done like your man steak like you do. I don't do steak in the crock pot,
Dude, pot roast in the crock pot.
but I've done. That
is totally dinner tonight.
I've done a bunch of different soups and stews and stuff.
Yeah, Heather wants to do beef stew.
Yeah, it's good shit.
But dude, anyway.
So
your
my
idea?
idea. You have your iPhone on you?
Yes? Should we say it or?
Yeah.
Wait, why my phone?
Just it's not nothing bad. So you take. I didn't want you to unlock it. So you take the iPhone, hold it up against your eye like this, do a capture, move it away, do another capture, and then Photoshop in your face like you're looking through your iPhone. It's been done with laptops. It has not been done with the iPhone.
I got a picture on my Flickr account.
Let me see. Bring it up. Prager, if
Well,
you're
no,
gonna throw
don't do it
down,
now. Don't do it
If you're
now.
gonna throw it
Don't
down,
do it
I gotta
now.
see it.
Dude,
I think
did you
Prager's
see this,
lying.
by the way? Somebody made a Totally Rad Show theme for the iPhone.
Dude, did you see the Dig one?
I did. The Dig one was sexy,
Oh,
dude.
sick.
But bro,
That's awesome.
look at that. Fist pump for the settings.
Nice. That is
Do we have show
sweet.
notes in this show, Glenn? Do we
They
do
made
show
it-
notes?
Your calendar is not the right calendar.
That's
though.
dude. It's because look,
Oh,
it's the Google apps.
Calendar.
It's a Google Calendar.
They should make
you
an
don't
icon
have to
for
say
that.
it. I know. Well, but what? It's whatever. But in the show notes, we'll put the thing. You have to add the source to install if you do want the. Is the Dig one just on the installer.app?
No.
It's you also
I'd
have to
manually
add
do
the
it.
thing. Okay, so we'll put up the thing for the TRS ones, and we'll put up the thing for the Dig one.
If you want to download them,
If you want to download
well,
it-
it was on Dig. The Dig one was on Dig, so tons of people saw it already. But
Well, now we're gonna do even more people.
no, absolutely. And I think that we should. We link those in the bottom of our Diggnation page, though, right? We have links down there.
Do we? Well, yeah, we'll put them on
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you copy and paste that into sources. You go to sources, edit, add that as a source to each of those, and then you'll see the
Oh.
thing as they update.
I had to manually do mine like crazy. Like I had to FTP into mine. I didn't FTP, but I transferred files over.
Oh, dude, no.
Through-
If you go to installer.app, you can add
sources,
the
right.
source, and for the TRS ones, it's this guy, and there's 3 or 4 different ones.
Right.
But
I
he
gotcha.
keeps them
Use it as a
updated.
trusted source, and then it goes and finds it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we'll give you all that info for that and for the Dig one as well.
Sweet.
Swing your story.
Next
Crockpot,
story.
Crockpot.
Crockpot. 1,968 people dug the story submitted by Mr. Babyman, which is always getting stories on our show. Mutu, an amazing wall-painted animation. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna play the first like 60 seconds or less, and you tell me what you think. This is probably the coolest animation I've ever seen. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I hear the wind.
The wind. Mutu.
I see
Okay.
the thumbnail, which is exciting. I hear more wind. Oh, here we
I'll
go.
fast forward a little bit, okay? Go into the wall. Brick.
Oh,
These are all taken one frame at a time
oh, dude.
on real walls. Dude, how crazy is this?
What?
Dude, how nuts
Holy
is that?
shit. Is that chalk? What is that?
It's like, I think
It must be erasable, so
yeah,
it's gotta be
some
chalk or
kind of
something.
chalk or some kind of erasable paint. Look at this. Dude, how crazy is this?
I love
person
somebody
walk
walk by.
Watch this.
See you switch walls.
Hubert, dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, how awesome is this? Now I'm gonna skip forward to some other stuff, but like, basically it just keeps going and get bigger and bigger, and then they move it into like.
Creepy.
Isn't that they move it inside the house and stuff? Isn't
Well,
that
clearly what they're doing, which is amazing, is they're drawing it out, and then they're taking the picture, then they're wiping it off, and then drawing it a little different, wiping it off, drawing it a little different.
right?
Talk about time consuming, dude.
Prager showing people around. Oh, damn it! Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah,
give it
it's
to me.
happened.
Prager did it? Is that Prager?
That is Prager!
Prager! Prager
Don't you
took my
start,
idea.
Prager! Somebody's got to comp in goat
First
porn.
of all, Prager isn't really that good because his face is much smaller. His eyes aren't far enough apart.
He's like, give me that back. I did it, bitch.
The one on the
you
left
called
is
it out,
good.
and I'd done it.
Did you see this done, or did you just do it on your
I
own?
did it on my own. I was just standing there. Casey McKinnon took the photo.
I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying that either. I'd buy that for $1, though.
I got
Dude, I love it.
Damn it!
Good work, Prags.
Steal my shit.
All right. Well, next I want to see you animate on a wall. I don't know what that means.
Prager's actually the one that came with the idea for Dig, but I got to it first.
Ah, love it.
Done.
Dude, I still remember that day you came in and were like, I have this idea for a website. And I was
Remember I
like,
wouldn't tell you?
yeah, and then you told me, and I was like, all right. Good luck with that. Seemed to work out all right.
So,
Glenn's not telling you his ideas right now.
I know. I'm so
Glenn-
excited, dude. When we turn off the camera, I'm so pumping
Glenn's
you for
got
your
like the
ideas.
next Facebook boiling in his brain right now.
I
And he
love
won't
it.
even share it.
I know, he's not even watching what we're taping. He's
He's
totally
like, it's
like,
called Hippie Book.
hippie book.
Hippies get together.
And they book tickets on cruises.
We weave baskets virtually.
Dude, virtual basket weaving. That's awesome. All
Glenn,
right, let's move on. Let's
That could
move
be
on.
huge.
Stolen MacBook victim uses iSight to bust thieves. 3,234 people dug this story. Submitted by Omni831. A White Plains, New York woman who was the victim of burglary, including her MacBook, used the Back to My Mac screen sharing feature to turn on her webcam and capture images of the unwitting culprits using the computer. As a result, the police were able to arrest the thieves and recover most of the stolen goods. How awesome is that?
So explain to me how this happened.
So basically what happened, I think this person either was a friend of somebody that worked at the Apple store or worked at the Apple store with somebody, and they log in, like when they're connected to the network, they all sort of log in so they can have sort of like sharing information.
Well, I've heard of this software Back to My Mac. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like Go to My PC.
Yeah, it's basically a tunneling software virtual. It's like virtual desktop, something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
And so basically, what happened was, after she had been burgled,
Mm-hmm.
her laptop appeared on this service, and so the lady called her and said, your laptop is on. It's on the internet. I just saw it turn on into my Back to My Mac thing. You should do something. So she used the Back to My Mac to tunnel into the thing to do the virtual desktop, turned on the webcam, and started taking pictures from the webcam.
Holy shit.
Using these pictures, and my favorite is, look at the picture.
That's not the guy though. That was just like a fake thumbnail.
Was it a fake thumbnail or was it an
totally.
actual thumbnail?
The real one, go to the. This is why like Gizmo only, since they always hide it, they go via this.
I don't understand that. Does that mean it's not, they didn't write the article?
Yeah, exactly. Go back now. It wasn't actually that article.
What? What are you
Scroll-
doing, Gizmo?
Click that one. I know they.
How many fucking posts and posts and posts and posts do they need?
There, that's the guy.
That's the
Those
guy.
are the two guys that
Those are
stole
the two
that shit.
guys. Dude, epic. I wish I had pictures of the pictures that they
You
caught.
gotta send this link to Glenn so you can put those photos of those two guys in
Those are
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
But basically, she ended up taking pictures and then took those pictures to the police and said, these are the guys that stole my laptop. They were able to find the guys and recover most of of her stolen property, including like iPods and stuff like that.
Yep. It is awesome.
Dude, talk about using the functionality of your computer for good, not bad.
Very cool.
Would you do that? Dude, how great would that be? If somebody stole your laptop
Oh hell yeah.
and then you could see that they were logged in, you were like,
do you use
suck
any
that.
encryption or anything like that?
I don't. Oh no, you know what I do use now? My biometrics. because you were like, how's the biometrics work on this, though? And so I turned it on. So every time I log in, I have to do the fingerprint, otherwise it won't log into the computer.
But you can still hook the drive up as a slave and reel the data off of it. It's not encrypting the drive, it's just encrypting
No.
the login process.
Yeah, the login process.
Yeah, I mean, I use a password and all that stuff, but I do not encrypt because I hear it slows things down quite a bit.
I know, it's so bad, dude.
And it's just like,
the good
what
news is
want-
I don't really do much. I pretty much only, you're more screwed than me, because I pretty much
I am
only use
screwed.
this for Diggnation, you know what I mean? And like travel and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have tons of like information on here, but this is like your prime.
This is my prime
your
dig.
desktop,
This is my
basically.
prime dig laptop.
Yeah.
The problem, though, what I really want from Apple more than anything else is like what they do is they encrypt your entire home directory.
Right.
That's their version of encryption.
Right.
When you turn it on, it encrypts everything in /home.
Right.
And the problem with that is that that includes all of your iTunes music. It includes a bunch of stuff
Oh, that you don't
I
get
really don't
photos,
care about
yeah.
encrypting.
Well, some photo.
Word. I said it's a word. What I want is a checkbox. So when I launch encryption, it's like, what would you like to encrypt? You can specify a single folder. You can specify like, I want an application, like I want mail encrypted. I want this folder called work documents encrypted.
I want female encrypted.
I
want everything encrypted.
female photos encrypted. Now, you know what I mean, though. And then, like that's it. And then basically it just locks those particular directories down, and then it's not this constant decrypt, re-encrypt, unencrypt, like process that's happening every time you want to access anything in your home directory.
Right.
I don't want all my applications encrypted. I just want
Right.
those certain files.
Agreed,
So
dude.
anyway, that's my rant.
That's a very quick and very concise rant.
But thank you, Apple, for even providing me a laptop to use.
But which they didn't provide you, you had to purchase.
I burn incense on Sundays and kind of there's a
Pray to Steve
there's a
Jobs.
Steve Jobs idol, and I bring oranges.
I'm telling you, dude,
I
this,
saw that somewhere.
this
I don't know
little
what the oranges
XPS
mean.
thing is sex to me.
So you're a Michael Dell fan.
Michael
And
Dell,
that-
suck my nuts.
Oh,
In a good way, because I love you, Michael Dell.
quote of the day: Michael Dell, suck my nuts.
But it has to be. But
2008 to Alex Albrecht.
But everybody has to put on there in a positive way.
Right.
Michael Dell, suck my nuts.
Oh, are you gonna announce your Twitter winner? Because you've reached 20,000.
I have not. I've not as of taping, not yet. Let me tell. I'll tell you
You just
exactly
want
how many
more
I have.
users. You
No,
want-
dude, what are you talking about? It'll happen. It'll happen.
Well, people
The
know
next
that-
time we tape. There will be a
people-
winner.
People know the contest. We don't have to recap the whole thing over again, but let's just get
Right.
the URLs out at least.
Twitter.com/Alex Albrecht. Sign up and I will get you a 360 possibly.
For every single person that signs up.
I said possibly.
Twitter.com/Kevin Rose, and I will give you my old
iPhones
iPhone.
for everybody that signs up.
I will give as many iPhones as I own to my followers.
That's
which
like
is,
17, right?
which is one, actually.
17?
But I will give away the old one.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And the new one hasn't been announced as of taping, but I can't wait for it.
Really? I thought it came out already.
It's coming.
No,
It's, I
okay.
ordered it.
Yeah, as of taping.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Last story
How's
of
the
the
gin,
day
by the
for
way? It
me.
sounds like it's going down
oh,
pretty
it's
good.
amazing. It's beautiful. Last story of the day for me. 3,011 people dug this story.
It shouldn't be your last story.
Yeah.
No. I have 2 more.
Really, like 19 minutes.
Yeah, you should have 2 more.
I'll
dude.
go and search for the next story.
Wait, what?
I guess I didn't pick enough. I'll
Oh,
probably
all right. Oh,
close
no.
one window up.
Yeah.
My next story, with 3,011 digs, the stressful life of a Japanese news reporter, pick. 3,011 people dug the story submitted by Mr. Babyman. What?
I just love it when you get a little tipsy, because the stuff that you say is
What's
it's
wrong with
amazing.
pick? So look at this. 2004, there's his picture.
Okay.
2005, you're still looking okay.
Looking all right. A little.
2006, pretty much the same you did in 2005.
Yeah.
2007, oh, something Michael Jackson's
Yeah,
happening.
it's a little stressful.
2007, a little bit later, a month
Oh,
later. Look at
gray
all
in
the gray.
eye. Yeah, gray.
2007, like 3 months
Dude.
later.
No way.
Yes. Isn't that sad?
Wow.
That poor guy. What the fuck?
I wonder though if somebody did that for us, like 2005 when we started the show.
No, but look at the scary thing is what happened in 2007. He went from young-looking guy
to old.
to like old man. Damn it! What happened? That's gonna happen to you. Your eyebrows are turning gray.
What? You've got gray in your hair, sir.
So you have
no.
eyebrows gray.
What?
We're both going gray.
I'm looking right now at gray hair.
I
there,
know.
Mr. Fantastic.
I know.
Brad's like, don't look at me, don't talk to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Gray doesn't work.
We're all getting older. Glenn.
Look, time.
Yep.
Time.
Oh, Glenn's got the streamers going out. Preggers
Dude,
don't-
I've been
preggers
cutting
going
my
bald.
eyebrows. I've been cutting my like streamers for years.
I don't have
My
any
grandfather, it looks like his eyebrows are trying to like pick fruit when he walks.
Do you pluck the nose hairs?
No, but
me
sometimes
see.
I'll pull them.
There's a few.
Yeah, it's sometimes if they like itch, I'll pull them. But
Oh,
man, that
don't
hurts like a
ever
ball
pull.
sack.
Like shave a little bit. If there's ever one poking out, shave. I have no ear hair. Do you have ear hair at all?
Sometimes.
Really?
It's all blonde though. All my
Do you
shit's
cut it?
blonde,
Do you
so
cut
it's
it inside?
not-
Does your girlfriend cut it?
No,
Does your girlfriend perform any functions on you?
no. Okay. First off, I don't know exactly what you want me to say here, Kevin.
No, I meant like grooming functions.
Oh, thank you for the clarification because I was gonna have to pull out a laundry list.
Grooming functions.
Grooming functions? No, not that I
None.
can think of.
Okay.
No. No. If she could, she'd shave me almost every morning.
Oh, she likes the super
Yeah,
shave.
I'm not a big fan.
Tickles, huh?
I just don't. Yeah. Well, burns. I give her
Burns.
Indian love face burns is what I give her.
Yes.
Anyway, that poor man. I hope he's not dead yet. 2007. He could be
I
dead now.
know. I think he might be dead by now. I want to see an updated picture. If he's aging super fast, I got to figure out what he's doing.
Maybe he
and
has that
not do
disease
it.
where you age super fast.
Is that really real?
Yeah.
Huh.
Agesitis.
Why do you have a soccer ball in your backyard?
Oh, it's for the dog.
Oh, yeah.
She eats it.
All
All right, next story. Kid versus tuba player. 4,199 people dug this story, submitted by Henviri. V-E? Henvivi? V-E? Anyway. A kid who runs through the band during a performance gets a surprise. I don't know how I feel about this. Watching it on video is very, very appealing.
I
Ready?
haven't
Here we
seen
go. Watch
this.
this. So watch this, right? Band. Watch this tuba player. Just a band. Everybody's happy, having fun. They're all in line. Up, kid. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bang! Owned.
Oh.
Right? I feel, at first, when I first saw it, everybody's applauding him. When I first saw it, I think they'd do slow-mo, maybe.
That's messed up. Does he come back and take out the tuba player?
No, he doesn't come back with a baseball bat and hit the tuba player. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, dude, that's mean. Like the little kids, blah, blah, blah.
Totally.
Then I thought about it and I was like, what would you do? You're in the middle of your job. Your job is very, like, it needs structure and
Dude, he's a tuba player. It's not that big a deal.
Dude, that's why he cuts people down at the knees. It is a big deal.
It's just a little tiny kid. I feel bad. There's little kids.
Did you find
have-
your next
have it-
story, by
yeah,
the way?
I did.
Okay, good.
Little kids have it rough.
I know. That's why I said, like, at first I was like, oh man, what are you doing? Then I was like, oh, maybe. And then now I think I'm back to shouldn't have tripped that kid, dude.
Dude, if
Shouldn't
that
have
was
tripped
my
that
kid and some tuba
Well,
player,
that's different.
what
That's
would you
different.
do?
Oh,
I
it's
would
my
go out
kid.
there and
I'd be like,
wreck
dude,
that tuba
yeah, I'd be
player.
like, your tuba's up your pooper, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Are you having
But that's
kids
why I
anytime
don't have
soon?
kids. No, I'm not. No.
When do you honestly think you would have kids if you're gonna do it?
You know, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna.
Whoa. Are you
Well,
serious?
I mean, like, I like the idea. Like, I want kids. Like, if I think about it, I'm like, yeah, like, you know, lineage going forward, like having kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. But I just cannot now. Like, looking at my life now and looking at my life in the next couple of years, I just can't envision a time where I'm like, yeah, I want a kid now. You know what I mean? Like, and I just had some friends of mine in the area that have a dog that Montana plays with, and
Right.
they, of course, were being attacked by attack helicopters. We're outside. They just had twins, and it's like, it's cool, and it's like, wow, that's really cool. I'm excited for you guys to have kids, and like kids, their babies are cool. I like kids. I love kids. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't. I mean, can you?
babies are cool.
Dude, can you?
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
soon?
Oh yeah, totally.
Are you serious?
Not serious. but I'll probably have kids in like I'd say the next
Year, 2 years?
I mean, I have to find someone to have kids
No,
with
I
first
know
of
that.
all.
That's a big part
So
of it.
let's assume, okay, let's say in the next year I find someone where I'm like, I want to have kids with this person.
Right.
We go on to get married or whatever, maybe.
Sure, whatever.
So you're
I
talking.
love this little story.
You're talking 2 years in already,
2 years
right?
in.
You're 2
yeah.
years in there.
You're married. You're
married,
living together.
You're like, oh, this
2
is
years.
awesome. Probably.
You could squeeze out a little
So I'm
rose?
33. It's probably in the next year or two after that. So I'm talking like a total of maybe 3 or 4 years from now, maybe 5 max. 3 or 4 years from now. I don't want to be too old. I don't want to be that dad that's like 50 and is like, oh, I can barely throw the ball to my kid. Like that would suck,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, my parents were really young too.
I don't know about 50, but you know what I'm saying. Glenn, you
Yeah,
want kids,
dude,
right?
my parents are 50 now. You know what I mean? Like,
Glenn doesn't want kids.
you don't want
either.
kids? Little hippies? Dude, I know. I'm like, I just can't even imagine, like, if I had a kid right now,
There's so many things I want to do.
yeah, I want to live. I want to eat sup from the wine
Right.
of gods.
But at the same time,
You can't do that with children.
see, yeah, but your dad had you at
life's
what
over.
age?
When you have kids, it's over.
Dude,
Yeah, I know it's over,
Yeah.
but you know, then you're hopefully.
my
married or
dad
whatever.
was 24.
Exactly. So,
24.
just to throw
I
back,
think.
my dad is almost 70. He turned 70 this year.
Oh.
Congrats, Dad.
My dad's turning 90. My dad's turning 90. No, he's turning 60 next year.
Right.
Next March.
So,
Glenn.
well, the difference is like, you know, like my dad, we go fishing, we do fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I got
you
your
know,
Twitters.
It's like I totally would love to have, you know, as much time possible with my dad.
Of course.
And it's like the younger he would have had me, the more time you get to spend with your parents, right?
Yeah,
And
I
so
see
like that's just something that, you know, is always in the back of your mind. And so I think about that having
Wow,
kids.
you actually think about that. See, I don't
mean-
think, for me, I don't even think about having kids. I think about, like, what am I doing? What am I doing
Well,
with my life?
I have
What's
a niece.
going on?
I have a niece. My sister,
What?
my little niece Chloe, is like 5 now, 4.5 or something, and she's so much fun.
Yeah.
And just like a blast. Every time I go and visit her, like we do piggyback, like Uncle Kevin gives her a ride around.
All right.
We have like a freaking like blast. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be a good time, you know? It's like a dog, but with, you know, you get to do more extra stuff with.
But they talk, and you can be like,
Prayer
don't-
wants kids.
Do you want kids, Prague?
Probably, although at the same time, it's kind of like I want to do stuff still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
you
that's
wanna
the
say-
problem. It's that weird thing. For me,
We're at that point. We're that
Yeah.
age where we're just like, we still want to do shit, but, well, I'm but. You're not quite at the but
I'm
yet.
not really a butt. I'm like, I don't see the upside. I mean, I get the, like,
Well, you know what? The girlfriend's
don't
going to
know.
start asking the question
dude,
eventually.
she's the same boat I am.
She
She's
doesn't
like,
want kids at all?
No. I mean, it's not that she doesn't want kids. It's just that right now, she doesn't want kids. I don't want kids. So it's like, we're not having kids. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
guarantee you there will be a kid conversation in the next 12 months.
Oh, I doubt that, dude.
Really?
I doubt that.
Should we
We're
throw
not
5
even
on it?
married yet. Yeah, we'll throw 5 on it. Up,
Bam,
bing, bang,
bam,
bang,
bam,
and we're
bam.
bet. We're also blood brothers.
All right, there we go.
All right, next story.
Next story. Do not throw paper clips at your coworker, or this could happen to you. 2,771 people dug this story submitted by Lazy Cat. Let's take a look what happens
I'm excited to see
when you
this.
throw paper clips at a coworker.
Whoa! Whoa! What? What? Why are these guys not getting in and helping? That's what I gotta say, dude.
Okay, do you think that was real or fake?
Fake.
You think so?
Oh yeah, because the guy on the phone who's like watching, this guy
In the lower
would be
right.
breaking it up. He would be breaking it up no matter
Yeah, but
who
he's
it was.
on the phone with a client.
No.
No,
No.
you know the real
No, no,
reason
no.
why it's fake?
Why?
If he was pissed, he would sock him and not use a keyboard to hit him.
Yeah, right.
Because he went back and grabbed the keyboard. It's hilarious. It's funny. Watch
Yeah.
this. Watch this.
And look at him clearing all the stuff off the desk.
Tackle was awesome. Grabs the keyboard. Bam.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, this is so fake. But you know, it's almost like a PSA.
Yes.
Really, it's almost like a, hey people, this is how bad it can be in the workplace.
Exactly.
This is why children should not be brought into the world nowadays, Alex. That's another reason. There's a crazy world out there. That's why I endorse gun violence.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like abortion or something. I was gonna be
Oh,
like,
no,
God.
come on, Kevin! We just went from paper clips
You've
to
had
abortion.
3. I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
I personally have
had-
myself inside me. I've had children that I don't want. Mainly they've been warts.
I have a couple guy friends that have a couple kids, and they've been
Yeah.
man-tied.
Dude, I know, dude. Dude, when
Would you
your friends
consider?
have kids,
Would you consider that?
oh, man-tied? Why?
Because if you've had your kids,
Yeah, but doesn't that take all the power that you have away?
no, you still have The throw, you just don't have the.
Yeah, but isn't that the same?
There's no
I
added
don't know
caffeine.
I don't know if I could win an argument if I had a
Do you know what I mean?
vasectomy. You know what I mean? Like
No.
I'm shooting blanks.
It's not that. You have the throw, you just don't have the added punch.
What?
You have the.
So the cocking gun still cocks.
The gun still fires.
and cock comes out.
It's just
cock
a water
that is,
bullet.
Water bullet.
Did you get me now? Okay. Okay.
I may do that tomorrow.
I'm glad
amazing.
we're on the same page now.
I like the water bullet. That's a great way to put it to people. More people would have that
You're like,
surgery.
I've been hit with a water bullet. It doesn't hurt. It feels good.
Yeah, water bullet.
Shoot me
Doesn't
in
matter
the
where it
face.
goes, poop or not.
Oh God.
Well, because it's water.
Right.
It's not really water though, right?
No.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the water bullet.
All right.
It's my new favorite thing. All right, next story and last story. So it's sort of a bipolar story. Pac-Man explained pick. 6,916 people dug this story submitted by Mr. Babyman. Really? Stop it, Mr. Babyman. We love you. Freaking awesome. That actually does explain it all. This is a picture that somebody drew that totally explains. It's this spaceman in the sort of pseudo Pac-Man outfit who's like hopped up on anti-anxiety pills, and these weird dead other spacemen are pointing at him, and he's afraid.
So the spacemen are the ghosts.
The spacemen are the dead spacemen are the ghosts. Pac-Man is a spaceman in his helmet,
That
and
makes
he goes
sense.
crazy and he runs away, and he's eating the anti-anxiety pills to calm him down, and then once he gets the anti-anxiety pills, he attacks the ghosts.
Honestly, I believe, and I don't know this for a fact, and I haven't read Wikipedia, but I believe the creator of Pac-Man was probably thinking something along those lines.
I would agree that.
Because think of it this way. When you think about creating a game, the first thing that comes to mind isn't like, I need to create a creature that must eat pills in order to eat a larger pill, which
Yeah.
then allows them to attack ghostly figures which are coming after them. You had to be kind of screwed up when you're coming up with that, right? There had to
Yeah.
be some kind of LSD or something. What does it say? I
just about
guarantee
to.
you Pac-Man says something about LSD. Why did you search for wiki?
Because I was really kind of a little drunk, and I typed Wikipedia, it didn't work, and then I wrote Winky in Google. I was like, Wiki, type Wiki, and I wrote Winky, and it didn't work. Developed by Namco.
Okay, who was the guy behind it though?
When Pac-Man was released, most arcades, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, Asteroids Defender, LSD. Could
No.
have come in.
Wait, what? No. History, localization, no,
Yeah.
no.
All right, we don't know.
Doesn't say. Somebody who knows, put that in there.
Yeah.
Wiki.
All right,
Good, Wiki. Well, that's good.
sponsors and then emails.
Dude, rockin'.
Want to remind you that Diggnation is happening in New York the evening of June 4th at a little place called Studio B in Brooklyn. So, Brooklyn, it's a pretty big place. It can
Yeah.
hold several
7
hundred-
o'clock. 7
How many
o'clock.
people? Over 1,000.
So we want to thank Zune. Zune sponsoring the show. We talked a little bit about the new update to the Zune Marketplace, but I wanted to mention the Zune Social, which is the new card. I have, dude, check that out. I have one of my friends on Zune Social right now is a guy named Poor Man, and dude, I grabbed his card, dragged it in from the Zune software, grabbed his card, dragged it onto my Zune, and because I have the pass, I have all of his songs, his most recent songs are on my Zune. It's a great way to sample.
What your friends are listening to.
And you get to actually, if you have the Zune Pass, which is that monthly
you can eat.
subscription, all you can eat stuff, it's about the cost of a CD a month. You can actually listen to all the music that they have, which is freaking amazing. And also, they're like related people, and there's you can get a badge system, almost like the rankings and stuff in Xbox Live, like the achievements. If you're like the super listener to a certain band, you get little badges. But the really cool stuff is you can actually see who are the super listeners for bands that you like, and then you can drag their card in so that you can actually get bands that are related in a way that is only sort of associated for a person who goes, I enjoy this band, but I also like this band. So it's a great way to sample a lot of music.
Nice.
It's like every single person becomes their own little radio
And that was
station.
an update to the 2.5 software that just
That's
came
the
out.
2.5 software, yeah.
Also, there is, you can get podcasts like Diggnation on there, video podcasts.
Yeah. Oh,
and
TV shows. It just started with TV shows.
and radio as well. Radio receivers built into the Zune, so if you're walking around,
crazy.
jogging, want to listen to some radio, bam, right on the Zune.
It's crazy. So you can head over to zune.net/social to create your own card, and theoretically, you should get a Zune. That's the way it works, baby.
Sweet.
Nice.
Thank you, Zune. Next sponsor, Click It or Ticket, our new sponsor, the NHTSA, the National Traffic Highway Safety Administration. They're running an aggressive seatbelt enforcement mobilization called Click It or Ticket that will run May 19th through June 1st across the country. Thousands of law enforcement agencies are participating in the campaign to increase seatbelt use and reduce fatalities across the nation.
Nice. That's good. Nobody wants dead people.
They have a simple goal.
Maybe
it's kind of cool that they
mortuaries.
sponsored Diggnation.
Probably not.
It's kind of cool that they sponsored Diggnation. Like,
Well, it's very
if you think
forward-thinking.
about like you know who they want to reach.
Yeah. Young, drunk men.
Right. And that's
Our ad sales guy just went,
No.
thank you, Alex.
no. Honestly though, being serious, we both buckle up every time we do
Oh, dude,
travel.
yeah. That's why would you not?
I-
First off, we both have very fast cars now.
That is true. That's true. How fast? No, we shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that offline.
Do buckle up and encourage people that you know to do so as well.
Yeah, it's
Get
stupid.
your parents to do it.
I don't know the last time I got into a car and a friend of mine did not buckle their seatbelt.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just is like, I'd be like, dude, what? That's stupid. Anyway.
Yeah.
And our last sponsor, Microsoft Unified Communications. They actually sent us a little clip. Let's check out what they got going on.
Let's do it.
Amazing stuff. Let's get some emails.
Emails, email time. Here we go. First one of the day. First time.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, we are conducting some
I was like, I'm
Wait,
watching,
count,
I'm watching
Kevin,
these fingers
count.
go up. I'm like 1, 2.
We're
3.
conducting a survey to get some additional information from our viewers. Well, because we want it, dude. We love the feedback. Our
No, I agree.
people,
I agree.
they do surveys amazingly.
It helps us with our shows.
Yeah, so if you have a few minutes, head over to revision3.com/dig1, that is the number 1, and take the survey. It takes us a little, just a few minutes, but it really helps us out a lot. Okay, now emails. Bop.
Yes. So head on over and do that. First email of the day from Aaron, first time going to San Francisco. Hey guys, my name is Aaron and I am from Garden Grove, Southern California. I've been a big fan of the screensavers from way back when. I'm going to San Francisco for the first time and I'm taking my girlfriend and I want to propose to her there. I want to know where the good places to visit in San Francisco are and a good place to ask her to marry me. Also, I want to say that I love my girlfriend Sandra, soon wife.
Go.
We hope she says yes. Because honestly,
we've been in that awkward
there-
situation before.
there is a Diggnation curse right now.
Yeah.
We are 1 for 2,
1 for 2, are we?
2 for 3. I don't know.
I don't know, some sort of fraction.
We lost a couple.
We lost
people
a
that
couple.
tried to propose.
Yeah, they proposed in the Andes on our request, and that team was lost.
Right. So we asked a few people around San Francisco Nights where they should go. Suggestions were the top of the Mark Hopkins Hotel, very classic place, view of the entire city. A lot of people proposed there, definitely a place to go. Also, by seaplane, Hippie Glenn.
Oh, nice.
Says by seaplane.
Good work, Hippie.
Apparently, you get in a plane, you can't really hear each other, but you propose somehow, and you're
There's
on
squawk
the sea.
boxes. There's squawk boxes.
And there's
You turn on the little thing, you go,
Yeah.
hey, baby, I got a question. Over.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
don't.
That's
I
how
don't
I'm
know if
gonna
I
do
that. Napa Valley, very close by, hour and a half.
Very nice.
Beautiful vineyards, great wine.
Yep.
Get a little drunk, she might say yes.
Yep.
Uh,
The drunker she is, the yeser she is.
That's true.
That's the way. That's what.
Yosemite,
Yosemite's great.
Yosemite National Park.
Yeah, Owani. Yeah, the
Brad,
Owani.
that's where you proposed, Brad.
You're married?
Brad from Revision 3
Oh,
is engaged.
congratulations. I didn't.
Engaged. Kids.
Soon?
Not yet.
Soon. Here we go.
Soon.
Congratulations.
Soon. Congrats on that.
Yep, pretty soon it'll be
very soon.
a water gun.
Prager
in
said
his
Muir
pants.
Woods. If you have
Muir
been,
Woods.
That's what Prager said. If you've
Yep.
been to Muir Woods, it's a little
Yep.
creepy. It's a little dark and dungeony.
Yep.
If-
But that's good. She'll feel trapped and
She'll feel
only
trapped
able
and-
to say yes.
And you say, "I will leave you in these woods" if you don't say yes.
Yes.
That's
what it is, it's the Muir-
But if she's a Star Wars fan.
Oh, yeah, that's where
that's
the,
where they did the
Endor.
Ewok
Yep,
stuff.
Endor. It's called Endor.
Yes.
Anyway.
And I played
Well, good
darts.
luck.
Where?
That's where the United Nations started.
All
United
right.
Nations started
United
there.
Nations.
He's
Good
making
times.
that up because
I don't know. Glenn is a hippie.
He's hippie.
Anyway, well, good luck. Send us
love
an
how he wasn't paying
email.
attention to
I know.
that. He's
Send
like,
us an
"Huh?"
email. Let us know how it went and where you ended up proposing.
Yes.
All right, this next email is from Paul, Kitten Cuteness for the Soul. Dear Alex and Kevin, big fan of Diggnation and TRS.
Thank you.
I wanted to share with you the awesomeness of my wife. Since she is, for better or worse, married to a geek, she has been understanding of my strange love of gadgets and tech. Recently, Apple everything. She got me the orange box for Christmas and a Diggnation shirt. Epic win. Recently, I've been a little bit more than stressed in my work and family. It's taken its toll. My wife's being as awesome as she is, saw how hard I was working and how much pressure I was under, and decided to get me something I have wanted for a very, very long time. So it was a surprise when she drove to a friend's house and she let me pick out a wonderful little kitten for my very own.
Oh.
Cheers, guys. You rock. Paul. Here's a picture of Paul with his little kitten on his Diggnation shirt.
Nice. That's a good looking cat.
That is a really cute looking cat. Well, congratulations, Paul, and hopefully your kitten will bring you all the love and joy that your wife clearly doesn't. That's horrible.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Additional joy because your wife is a keeper.
There we go.
Totally. Are you kidding me? Loves your geek stuff and also buys you kittens?
That's cool.
Amazing.
We're going for a golden retriever.
Yep. All right, well,
All right.
that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Thank you for watching and add us on
Twitter.
Little Twitter,
Yep.
and we will give you stuff.
Bing bong, bang bong.
Until next time.
Welcome to my house. Bing, 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 bing.
See you later.
Hey, squirrel. Yeah, watch out.
Fuck me.
Wild ones.
What's up, dude? See him.
Fucking black squirrel.
Dude, don't worry about it.
No, you don't
Dude,
hear.
you in Montana, she gets out there when those squirrels are there, she's like fucking.
Jesus. Should I grab it?
No.
Really?
It's a male squirrel. It's a male squirrel. Dude, that squirrel will literally sit there and torment Montana, and she'll be down there just like rah 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 rah. Yeah, look, and there's another one on there.
He got in his mouth hole.
Holy shit! Look at that one, Glenn.
Power line. What's he got on his mouth hole? What the hell is that? So other spots that would be good. I did Yosemite.
Let's do this. I'm running out of battery. Oh really? Oh really, my friend? I can't tell you that. Does your girlfriend cut it?
No.
Does your girlfriend perform any functions on you?
Okay.